I get a lot of comments from people about, hey, Ron, you're always bitching and moaning and saying about how everything is terrible in Canada's real estate world and governments are terrible and everything is terrible. You're always calling people out for doing a bad job. But, you don't give us enough solutions. You're always telling us what's wrong, but you don't have a lot of solutions. Well, we're going to call this the solution episode. I'm not going to give a dozen solutions. I could give you all kinds. I could give you easy 8, 9, 10, no problem. Let's just do two. Let's just do two so it's going to be easy to understand. Two things that would substantially, like quickly, clearly, obviously, immediately help Canadian housing. And not just all the stupid stuff the government does. Oh, there you go again, Ron, you're negative. But not the stupid stuff the government does, okay? Not the, we're going to build, some kind of, it's going to be some Carney Town yurt of some kind of modular yurt or hobbit hole that we're going to build and that's going to save everything. Or we're going to do this, we're going to do that, or subsidize this. Which subsidize all is just... It's just government speak for subsidized rental, like there's no homes to buy. So let me give you some solutions for homes to buy. Two solutions for homes to buy that will reduce the price of new construction homes to buy substantially. And by building new homes that are new, they're not old and fallen down, they're new, and that they would be built at substantially lower cost than exists today. And that would naturally help to reduce the cost of owning a home for Canadians. The basic idea is produce more homes for people to buy, not condos, but low-rise townhouses, single-family, duplexes, semis, whatever you want to do, but like low-rise homes. So we're not just building dog crates. That's stupid. All right. Number one, development fees. Let's just take the simple concept of development fees. This is just a cost that the city adds to every builder when they want to build a home. And I'll give you an idea. In Toronto, in 2000, it started at around $1,300 per single family lot. Yep, they wanted $1,300. They charged you for the permits and stuff and all that, and the builder had to put the road in. The builder always puts the road in, by the way. You should know that. And the builder works with the various utilities to make sure the water's there and the power's there and the sewer's there. They do that all. The builder actually takes on all that cost themselves. So this $1,300 was just set aside for, I don't know, a baseball diamond someday in the future or a library or something, and that was fine. So today, that number has risen to about, on a single-family home in Metro Toronto, about $274,000. Yeah, $1,300, 25 years ago, $274,000 now. So that doesn't make much sense, right? That's like completely crazy. So yeah, it's insane. It's just government seeing the rise in real estate and saying, we want our piece. We just think we want it. We just want it. Give us that money. Someday we'll do something with it. Because right now, Toronto's got $4 billion from development fees that they can't even find stuff to develop because they've taken so much cash. There isn't even enough parks to build, libraries, community centers, Suite FA, because a lot of it's just BS. A lot of it's just a money grab. It's just a money grab. So let's just take that $274,000 and run it back to $1,300. Yeah, forget about all this 80% reduction, 50% reduction, 90% reduction. Just run it back 25 years to the $1,300 and tell the city to figure out to start using that $4 billion or that billion or that $400 million that all these different municipalities have added up. Okay, that's number one. Number two, and that will greatly enhance the ability for builders to buy much less expensive homes. That'll solve that. People say, no, Ron, the builder will steal it away. No, they won't, because nobody's building anything in Ontario right now. Zero. It's like zero. It's like 200 homes in 1 month, which is a joke. I guess it's just a joke. So no, they'll reduce the price so that people can afford to buy. That's the way it will work, I assure you. Next thing. There used to be when about 1990, you could start building a new subdivision like single-family homes, townhouses, whatever you want to do. You needed about 4 reports. You just needed to know water table, a few other key things. You had to make sure that stuff would work. And then you presented your reports, then you could apply for the building permit, off you go. Now it's 24 reports. Some of them are just batshit crazy. Most of them, in fact, are just batshit crazy. Like some of the crazy stuff about we got to do environmental studies for a year, make sure that the purple-toed salamander is not endangered and all this stuff. It's just complete and utter bullshit. Doesn't even make a lick of sense. So let's just go back to 1990, just do 4 reports. Just cancel all the other 20. Just get rid of them. Oh, no, Ron, that's the end of the world. Like, literally, everything would fall down. It's hopeless. I mean, like, wait a second. All the buildings that we built prior to 1990 and in 1990 are still up. They're still there. People are living in them. Everybody's okay. So just get rid of those 20 reports, and that'll save hundreds of thousands of dollars per unit, 150, 200, whatever it is. That'll save a ton of money because it's not just the expense of the reports. It's the fact that they could take 2 or 3 damn years to do all the reports, to assemble it all, to get it all ready, to send it in. Oh, I think you missed this on that report. They send it back to you. You need to get, like, you're paying interest. You're paying interest on your loan to buy the land all that time, all that 3.5 years, just waste your time screwing around with these reports. And this is the biggest thing about this. When it was 4 reports, nothing went wrong. Oh no, Ron, we think a lot went wrong. The purple-toed salamander, let the purple-toed salamander die. That's it. We got to worry about people now. Salamander, red-bellied cuckoo or woodpecker or what? No, we got to take a pass on that, okay? Oh, you're a bad corporate man. You just love to feed corporations. You hate the environment. You do this, you do that. Listen, let me tell you what. Maybe for right now, yes, I am that man, okay? I am that person, okay? Because nobody could tell me that what we're doing right now and have done for the last 20 years makes any sense, is any good for any young person in Canada, just hasn't hurt everybody by having these preposterously high house prices, this massive level of individual and consumer debt, more huge mortgages, all kinds of it. Massive costs associated with the batshit crazy price of houses. We have harmed people. We've harmed our society. We've harmed our culture, okay? We've harmed it all by something that we've done. Why don't we just go back to when it worked better? Oh, you're just an old man. You think everything's better in the olden days. No, I don't. I like modern healthcare. I like a lot of modern things. I like modern technology. I live on my phone. I am fine with new things. But the things that have happened in 25 years that have screwed everything up in housing, let's just try it for a couple of years. Roll it back, see what happens. What if it's great? It might be great.